Hey guys, how's it going? Tmanplays here with another Warno ranked game for you today. And today, going to be playing as the 8th Infantry Division, and we're playing against Morluck, who is playing as the 5th Division Blinde. So right off the bat, two command vehicles, one going to Papa, going to head to Oscar, other one just going to sit in the back of Lima. We have a Stinger, some mech rifles, and a Jaeger just to kind of sit back here. This Mirage here gonna come take out my scout, basically using these tow cobras and the cobra with rockets here to block any type of incursion into my town, as my infantry is going to be a little slow to the front. Sure enough, we spot AMX there. Uh, Also have some type of recon unit coming here. Mirage, though, proving to be an issue as it does take out my other tow cobra. So now I have just limited time to try and make sure nothing else is getting into my zone. At least able to take out the recon infantry there. And well, AMX still going to be alive there. Don't get the kill. Do at least damage it a good bit though. IHawk's now up, but all their helicopters are down. So we see the AMX now coming out. Gonna have to unload these Jaeger early. Just march them across, try and get them in the tree line. I also have the issue of all these mech rifles, which are now in range of the AMX there. Unload that one just on time. Transport almost gets taken out there. So we're going to have to unload all these guys early. Start marching them into the objective. I start kind of just marching them across to the AMX there because we can see they're nearly in range. So it's at least going to force them to pull that back. But I do lose two of my M113A3s there. On the left-hand side, haven't really bothered to push up yet. You can see I'm just starting now that I at least have some control here. So just got slow march with infantry. Reinforcement-wise, bring up another Stinger since he did have that Mirage. I need to kind of strengthen my A. Also bring up an M1 Abrams. So we see another AMX there. He's going to retreat from my mech rifles and Jaeger. And well, Jaeger over here getting hit pretty hard by these AMX 10Ps and his escort APC that's pushing up. So going to have to pull these guys a little bit further back into the objective. See a Mirage Napalm there. Absolutely destroys my infantry. Going to easily take out that Jaeger. Trying to pull back the mech rifles and heal those up. So mech rifle's going to cause his AMX 10Ps to kind of pull back. And now I'm just going to kind of start marching these mech rifles over to the right-hand side. We at least have control of this building here now. Stinger kind of moved up to the front. And sure enough, comes another plane. It's a napalm plane. Ends up absolutely devastating our LRS there. Same with our mech rifles. And hurts our Jaeger some more. But we at least take out that plane. Napalm really strong in this current build of the game, especially the French napalm planes. As we see, that just completely destroyed all these buildings through here. So now my infantry is a little weak in this area, which is a big problem. I am buying another M1 Abrams. He is starting to push me pretty aggressively on this left-hand side as well, so having to pull back one of my mech rifles, pushing the other one up. But because our Jaeger went down, we don't have any close-range AT, so that's why I'm bringing up this Cobra and another Jaeger to try and help with that, as well as some or an IHawk to basically keep out any air that he brings. So thinking that he might not have a lot here, I'm going to go ahead and push this Jaeger across the field. It is getting hit by an AMX there, though. And well, at this point, he's in my town. So we have a little bit of an issue. These AMX 10Ps can't really do much about him. See, he's obviously trying to find my command, so I'm just trying to move this command around. Really could have just pulled this out of the zone after I captured it. But instead, just trying to keep it in the zone, trying to move it around to a safer location. But this AMX 10P here, going to be able to spot that does take it out. On the left-hand side, Cobra able to take out his Escort APC. At least able to buy me some time here. Does get hit with a Mistral. Does get hit with a second Mistral before I'm able to pull that back. So Tow Cobra here, gonna be able to take out these AMX 10Ps. It's also gonna fire at the Escort APC. We see the tow there. Gonna be able to find a connection. And while over here, using my M1 Abrams to try and hit this AMX 10, we do miss the first shot though. So looking for a secondary hit there. Do find the hit, which does route his AMX 10. And, well, second Abrams also misses. Thankfully, we find a hit there, able to take that out. I do have some more Jaeger now that just arrived. I'm going to be able to kind of clean up this area. Also have a Cobra here and a Scout coming up, as I do have at least the Eyehawk here and a Stinger. So maybe if he flies over, we can find a connection with one of the two. And now I'm just going to be moving my tanks across to take out this infantry. Unfortunately, that Mistral still up though. Does find another hit on my Tow Cobra. And while Mistral going to fire again, does find the hit before I can pull that back. So I've been unfortunate that I didn't kill this off before I moved up my helicopters there. And while on this side, my Jaeger do go down. So he does have some infantry here. So we need to kind of secure this a bit as he is starting to put a lot of pressure there. But thankfully, on this right-hand side, we've basically got this secure now. My M1s are at the front, able to kill off that AMX 10P that was retreating. Gonna push up the mech rifles, push across the Jaeger to here. Basically just make sure that this is secure as we see the brunt of his force now on this left-hand side. So got an M1 coming up. Also have 2 squads of Jaeger calling up another helicopter, or excuse me, another supply here to go to here to maybe heal up this mech rifle, and the helicopter now coming in to basically keep away any infantry from just swarming in here. So I don't want to push up the Abrams too far because I don't know if he has any infantry with Appealus in this area. I don't really have any recon here. I do at least have the transport here that knows he hasn't snuck any infantry through this forest yet. So just going to keep my tank here. I'm going to order a heavier tank just to guard this area. And, well, we got 2 Jaeger just in time as his infantry is approaching. So I'm going to unload them into these buildings, pull back the mech rifles so that we save them. Already pulled out my command, but now he has a CV in the zone. So it is going to put him at a +2, soon to be a +4. More recon here, heading to the front to make sure he's not going to push this side. You can see now I'm just kind of chasing him out of the zone with the infantry. Don't have any enemies in this area, so going to move back up the command as well, just to stop this +4 tick. See a seed come in. Thankfully does miss the Eyehawk there. Eyehawk finds the connection, not able to kill that though. And, well, another Mirage comes in. So moving some recon here to make sure he's not coming behind my line. We can see the Napalm plane coming back in. Just destroys that Jaeger as they're running across the crown there. Really hurts this Jaeger as well. Thankfully, the Napalm does go down as it flies across my Eyehawk and my Stinger here. So we're at least able to take out both of those, so they won't be an issue anymore. So both my tanks are up now, which can really help to kind of keep him back out of this area. Mech rifles are almost healed, and, well, at this point, I'm deciding he's probably not going to attack down this way anymore. So I should shift some of my forces that I have just sitting here doing nothing, like these two M1s, and actually send them to kind of cut off his reinforcements here so that I can take this back and maybe put some pressure on his zone. So just going to start with the shifting of the one. I am getting some infantry up as well to kind of clear these buildings as my OH-58C did go down here, so I no longer have recon in this area. So you'll see also going to move some Jaeger here to help kind of clear that out. Other recon chopper goes down to the Mirage up here. Do at least have a transport there, kind of letting me know if he's going to do anything. And we'll have the mech rifles law that I've unloaded here because I don't know if he has infantry here. The Jaeger aren't able to see anything, so I don't think he does. But then again, he could have infantry here. So just going to move this infantry to capture that building and take this out, kind of clear this area some more. See a Sepper's Flame. Going to be moving up this Cobra as it still has some rockets left to basically fire position this, take that out. So now that the Cobra is in range of that building, going to move back up the mech rifles. And as soon as these are spotted, Cobra going to start lighting them up. At least get some good damage on those flame troopers. Allows us to get the mech rifles in the same building. And now that these Jaeger are all healed, I'm going to send them back up to the front of the objective, make sure there's no other infantry around here. So this Jaeger from here has basically cleared out these buildings. No infantry here. So now I have another recon coming up, as well as the other infantry that I ordered. And we're going to start moving around our tanks to basically cut them off here. Another seed comes up, another 2-seed actually. That one misses. This one also misses, but you can see just the amount of aircraft. And while I'm not able to find any connections here on any of these Mirages, as all my AA misses. Even had 2 Chaparrals here, unable to find a single hit. So that was a bit disappointing. M1 here though, gonna start being able to take out some of these transports. And you can see I'm pushing forward my other M1A1 on this side. So he has some type of AMX here, firing at my M1A1. And well, the M1A1 takes a little too many hits there, so gonna have to smoke that off and pull him back. On this side, these M1s though, putting in a lot of work. I'm gonna go ahead and try and capture these buildings with my mech rifles. Also gonna use my transports to help support this. Take a nasty Milan 2 hit there. And then we see the Gazelle Hot start to fire, so can't take another hit. Gotta just pull these armored units back, as they don't really have any AA in the area. So we're going to be moving up some recon so that my tanks have better line of sight of everything. I also have another M1 showing up, but I really need some AA in this area. So you'll see I'm going to move up my 2 Chaparrals that I had sitting in the back. I also have 2 more Chaparrals that are going to be coming to this side. I can kind of push up here, maybe hit one of these helicopters from that angle. But basically just trying to clear out all this territory so that I can maybe move a Chaparral up to here to take that out. You'll see I'm just trying to find an angle to hit that Gazelle Hot. I do at least now have control of these buildings, which is really nice. Allows my mech rifles to get some good shots on his logistics there. This Chaparral finally finds an angle, able to take out at least a supply vehicle. And my M1 at least able to take out an AMX 30B. Gonna have to smoke though, 'cause it did take a lot of damage there from a Milan too. So you'll see all my reinforcements now coming in on this left-hand side, not really dedicating anything else to this side, except a lone Jaeger squad just to go and capture those buildings. So trying to find a side shot on this AMX 30B, as we have multiple uh, angles of engagement. At least able to finally find a hit there. This M1 able to finish it off. We do get tagged by Milan too, though, so I have to pull that back. Seed comes in. Both actually miss. And, well, he at least gets out alive. So basically that seed just made my cohesion low. I'm not bothering to really turn off my iHawks. Kind of got lazy with that, but I do have tons of chaparrals up, as I have 4 chaparrals in this area. And then basically just the stinger on this side with the iHawk. So if he flies over this area, that should be a no-fly zone with 4 chaparrals. So another Cobra up. This is mainly just to bait his planes to come after it. As I have the 2 chaparrals here, I've also moved these chaparrals into better positions. So if any plane tries to go for this tow Cobra, it should get shot down. See another Milan 2 coming for that tank, so gonna have to pull that back. This M1 trying to find angles on these transports or help with these infantry engagements. So we're able to take out another B2 there. So moving across these infantry recon as well as my other infantry in this area, just to further put pressure on everything. Sure enough, we see another plane there. 2 chaparrals and an iHawk. Can't find a hit. And well, there's another seed. Excuse me, that's an AT. Takes out an Abrams there. This seed takes out my iHawk. This plane comes in. And well, all my AA finally able to take out a plane there on his way out. And at this point, just slowly kind of marching our infantry to the front, supported by all these tanks. Really kind of cutting them off from getting anything to the front to engage me. Should allow me to kind of easily enter the zone. Getting up some more stingers as well, just to make sure that we shore up our AA and our opponent gonna decide to surrender there. As we were out trading him pretty favorably. More luck, very solid opponent, ranked 76 on the leaderboard. But if we go through the kills and losses here, we can see mech rifles did an okay job. M1s did a really good job versus his AMX B2s. M1's kind of the better tank in that matchup. See another M1 there, killing off 2 of these AMX 30Bs. And then our chaparrals finally starting to destroy some of those aircraft. On his side, did a really good job of destroying my helicopters. You see those 2 Mirages there, 6 helicopter kills. This blank spot is from the Napalm, able to take all that out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy that one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys.